Hey everyone! So today is October 1st, and if you've been watching us for a while, you know that this is a big day for us. It's one of our goofy traditions. And it's funny because so many of you were messaging us this week. You knew this was coming and you were hoping we were going to be vlogging it, so we are, absolutely. We never miss this tradition. Today is the day when we make French onion soup, homemade French onion soup, and later tonight after Caleb goes to bed, we'll watch An American Werewolf in London. For those of you who are new to the channel, I know it sounds like a weird thing. I'll talk about it a little bit later. But yeah, today it's a Sunday and we're just kind of taking it easy, relaxing. This morning, Steve and Caleb went on a road trip up to Prescott. Steve had to go pick up some things and they had a really nice time.
All right, bud, you having a good adventure?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh.
What? Show me.
I can't talk about it.
Good idea. So Caleb and I did a quick road trip today. I had to pick up something here in Prescott, which is about 2 hours north of our home, but cute little town, and we are on our way home. Yay.
Meanwhile, I stayed home and was really nice. I love having my alone time. I love having the whole house to myself. So I kind of played a little bit of my video game. I turned on my music. I did some kind of power cleaning for a bit. Yeah, it's just been kind of a relaxing day. But Steve is out right now getting his hair cut. He'll be back probably in about like 30 or 40 minutes, but it's a little after 4 o'clock. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start getting my, that's a whole other thing. We'll talk about that later. I am going to start on my French onion soup. Caleb is just over here playing his brand new video game.
Oh, and, you know, look at this. It's a long pipe.
Oh yeah?
It makes you go faster. Look at.
What game is this? Do you want to tell everybody what game you got?
Super Mario Bros. 3D World.
Oh, Super Mario Bros. 3D World. That's awesome.
And look at there's Luigi.
Yeah, so this morning we went to Target and Caleb has been wanting a new Mario game and, you know, he's doing really well in school. He's always doing his homework right when he gets home. We just don't really have any problems with that kind of stuff, so I figured, you know what, why not? For his birthday, there really wasn't like a big gift that he wanted. Caleb always likes to just like kind of smaller little things, and like he already had a bike, you know, and I just kind of feel like I don't know. I just remember when I was a little kid, I had a laundry list of things I wanted for my birthday. And like, we just don't really have that with Caleb. So when he wanted a new game, I was like, you know what? It's fine. We'll just, you know, it's not a big deal. And Steve knew that they were going to be going up to Prescott. So he's like, let's get him a new game. He can play with it in the car. It'll be great. But so while he's doing that, we've got the old school Dracula playing right now. Steve and I kind of joke about how like he never wants anything in the house Halloween. No pumpkin spice lattes for him. Nothing until October. Meanwhile, I'm like, I'm dying to get the Halloween movies going. So old school Dracula, this one's a little bit more family friendly and I don't think it's gonna give Caleb nightmares. I have to admit, this is my favorite part of this tradition and of making French onion soup. When you get those sliced onions in all that melted butter, oh my gosh, the house just smells so good. I'm not going to do a step-by-step of how I make this soup because I've done that in every one of the vlogs before. So I will find the video where I do a step-by-step of how I make this and I will link it down below. Plus it'll pop in right now. But yeah, I figured tonight will just be more of kind of like a casual hang out with us type vibe. All right, Steve is back and getting his hair cut.
Yes, all nice and trimmed up and a little bit darker, but you know.
We're all ready for Disney World.
Yes, we are. But no, we had a great time today with me and Caleb, and I'm guessing you had a good time, Mike?
I did. I had a very relaxing day. I got some cleaning done, which is great.
And Caleb, did you have fun?
Be careful because that can break.
What'd you... Oh, silly goose.
Caleb has found the magnets that were used for like the child safety locks we used to have. Yeah. You like magnets?
Yeah, I like punishments.
How come you always get hypnotized when I put the camera on you?
My magnets.
He's been like bouncing off the wall this whole time.
But I did come downstairs and you already smelled that amazing soup that Mike's cooking. So
yep.
You know our traditions. So later on when little man goes to bed, we have a movie we have to watch.
As you can see, my onions are browning beautifully. Oh, again, I know we keep saying this, but it smells so good. For those of you who are new to our channel and don't know and are wondering what is going on with this tradition of ours, our tradition, as I mentioned, it is we make homemade French onion soup and we watch An American Werewolf in London. But Steve and I, we are the kind of people that like we literally do something once and it becomes a tradition. It imprints in our brain. And there was one day years ago, long before Caleb was born, I wanted to make homemade French onion soup. And so we were making it, and then Steve decided to turn on TV, and they were playing An American Werewolf in London. And so we had that in the background, and like we had never seen it before, and we were so intrigued by this bizarre movie because it's like a horror comedy kind of a thing, but it's pretty gruesome. It's rated R. But we were both like really drawn to watching it. So anyways, we had a great night. Flash forward to another time, I was like, I think I'm gonna make that French onion soup. It was so good. And we kind of looked at each other, we're like, I think this means we have to put that goofy movie on in the background. And it just became a tradition. As Caleb got older, obviously we can't have that on the background anymore while we make the soup, so we tend to watch it after he goes to bed. But yeah, that's where this tradition came from. And we now do it on October 1st to kick off Halloween. And now we're on to Frankenstein, and little man he's obsessed with building forts right now. So you got a fort going on?
No.
Oh, no.
It's
Wait,
from
what?
My bottom.
Oh, you don't want me to film this?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay.
Look, I'm building this. It's from the bottom.
Oh, you're just building a very tall, like, seat?
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, just be careful because look, there's no back right here. You might fall backwards sitting on that. That'd be dangerous.
But no. Watch.
Okay.
Watch and I...
Here in this machinery, I have gone beyond that.
See?
I have discovered the great ray that
Mm.
first brought life into the world. Oh, and your proof?
Look at that.
There's inside here.
Yeah, it looks like it'll probably get uncomfortable after a while, though.
First I experimented only with dead
We
animals.
can do this.
Oh, okay. Well, that might work. Another tradition we do tonight. Oh, by the way, we got some charcuterie going. This is the, you know me, and my boar's head charcuterie. I'm trying something different. This one is just hard salami and smoked Gouda, so it's pretty basic, but it's actually pretty tasty. But I was gonna say, one of our other customs is Steve comes up with a French cocktail for us on this night as well.
French-inspired cocktail.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
French inspired.
So I've done this several times for you all in the past. It's the Sazerac, but
Yeah.
I don't think we showed you this ice designer. So this is a lot of fun, but we'll get to that in a second. Ice designer here. So you get a clear cube, which this one's kind of thawing out, as you can imagine. We want it tempered so it doesn't crack. And you just place it on this really cool thing. You get to pick your patterns, and essentially what it's going to do, it's going to melt the pattern into the ice, just to kind of give you some like flourish for your cocktails. But it's pretty fun.
You two have it all arranged, haven't you? You think I'm an idiot, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
But
Cool.
I'm not. Anyone can see with half
I'm trying to be all fancy with this,
Do you do
but I'm
each-
just going to use my...
Do you do each side, or you just do the side that sticks up in the glass?
You really only need to do the side that sticks up, but
Oh.
I'm extra, so
Okay.
we're going to do all the sides. Just going to flip that back over the right way. There we go. And then,
Oh, yeah. Now you can see the pattern.
now honestly, a Sazerac isn't supposed to be served with ice, but
Oh, okay.
we're at home.
yes, we know all about that, but what
But like, it just kind of gives it like that cool little embellishment, right?
Okay, let me zoom in. Oh, yeah. It's very nice.
Perfect. And I'll get some citrus.
Oh, okay.
All right, so it is Sunday. We travel out on Tuesday. How's anxiety?
I'm fine. I'm totally fine.
Have you started laundry?
No. And I need to go to I need to go shopping tomorrow's a very busy day.
Oh my.
So tomorrow I want to go to the store and I want to get some more shorts.
Okay.
And then we're going to my mom's house because Caleb's on vacation, so we like to go over there and see grandma, have lunch, and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
And then we'll come home and start packing.
So you're not at all ready. So
Right. It's fine.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
The more we weren't going to Disney for a long time during COVID, right? So then when we started going back again, the travel anxiety hit. But now that we've been going more frequently, I feel better about it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I was supposed to go on a trip a few days ago, so I just left that bag
Yes.
packed. So I'm already done, pretty
Well, you're
much.
gonna need more than that.
Well, a little bit, but like I already at least have half my bag packed. So
Yeah.
there's that.
So we are going to Disney World. We leave first thing Tuesday morning, and we're going to be there for a full week.
Yeah.
So very
It'll be fun.
excited about this.
For Caleb's fall break.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, we have this Disney World trip coming up, but I have to admit, like, we haven't made that many reservations.
Right.
So there isn't like a restaurant that we have to see because we did the whole like month in June there. That we pretty much have done everything. So
Right.
We're just gonna kind of fly by the seat of our pants. We're definitely going out for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween parties. So
Oh yeah, we haven't told anyone that yet.
that's exciting because
Yes.
another tradition. We talk about traditions every time. That was our first in-park vlog, right?
Yep.
All right, so of course we got to repeat it. So we're excited about that.
And speaking of Mickey's Not So Scary, I'm going to spoil it because, like, who cares? This is Caleb's costume. It's quite large, but if you're not really certain what it is he's going to be Link from The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Little man is obsessed with this video game. Well, not so much Breath of the Wild anymore. He's now about the new one, Tears of the Kingdom. But yeah, he wanted to be Link, so we got him this costume. Like I said, it's a little bit big, but really I was thinking I could probably, it's all connected, it's all one piece, but we could probably just take these pants off and just give him, like, find him some other, like, pants at Target or something, because he really just needs this top part, this tunic. And then because of his birthday, we had a Nintendo-themed birthday party for him. We already have the shield and we have the Master Sword, so yeah.
So I believe Mike just showed you what we have for Caleb's costume. Admittedly, it's so hot there that we're not going to be in full costumes ourselves, so we're going to be like wearing t-shirts, like kind of faux costumes. So nothing too excited to write home about, but we'll all be there together having a great time, and we know little man's going to love his costume overall. So admittedly, I was upstairs in the shower when the onions were already cut and cooking, but my eyes are burning.
Yeah, these were like very strong onions today. I'm having the same issue, and it's only like I don't have
6:30.
It's only 6:30.
Yeah. It feels like we've been like swimming with our eyes open. So
yeah,
gonna be an early night, I think. You know what's funny is like Mike has always seen those like goggles that you see at like as seen on TV,
right?
Like,
onion
aisles.
goggles.
Yeah, I think.
I know. I've seen some people who I've seen them on Instagram. They just use like their ski mask if they have it.
Because we have those in
like
Arizona, right?
Right, it's true. But yeah, like with it only being 6:30, it's tough because I'm the kind of person. So I'll take out my contacts and my eyes are just burning, and we want to sit on the couch and relax and watch some TV or something. But it's like when I've even done the thing where I've done an eye wash, and then I'll put some eye drops in there. No, I literally need a full reset of like 8 hours.
It just makes me feel tired.
Sleep.
That's it. Yeah. So anyhow, we're still looking forward to it.
We're getting old.
Yes, with onion eyes.
Okay, admittedly, we haven't been doing very good of job of vlogging, but I figured, Steve's cleaning, so
we have to document.
We should document this.
This is from the chocolate cake.
It is. So when was it? Did we just drop it yesterday? I'm trying to think.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So yesterday we dropped the chocolate cake recipe, which was just
and
an
apparently
absolute
he dropped
nightmare.
all the chocolate frosting on the ground as well. So that's fun.
It was such a mess after that.
Like, this took 5 minutes, and literally you're like, I tried doing it earlier today.
I had a lot going on.
Okay, 5 minutes, done.
But Steve and I decided that, we were busy snacking on the charcuterie a little too much. We decided to just do our French onion soup like a little bit later after Caleb went to bed. But I did go ahead and I got my little toasted pieces here. This is French baguette sliced. Put a little butter on that and I toasted it. And I've got the Gruyere cheese all shredded and ready to go. And then over here, the French onion soup is just keeping warm. So yeah, when Caleb goes to bed, we're gonna spoon this up, throw it under the broiler. We're gonna have dinner. Okay, so it is 7:45, and I don't know about Steve, but I have completely hit a wall. It was my night to take Caleb to bed, so I don't think we've ever mentioned this on the channel before, but Steve and I switch off who takes him to bed each night, and so the routine is that he goes upstairs, he gets ready for bed, he goes to the bathroom, does all that kind of stuff, and then we read a book. And depending on the night, like usually like on weekday nights, we read like a longer story for him. But on the weeknights, we let him stay up a little bit later. He gets to play with his Nintendo. So we do one of those, like, it's kind of like, I think they're called I Can Read books. And there's like different levels. Those are like, you can read one of those in like 5 minutes. So tonight was one of those nights, but I am so tired. I was like yawning when I was reading this story to him. I felt so bad. But Steve and I are now downstairs. We're just hanging out. Steve is kind of cleaning up the living room right now. We got our American Werewolf in London playing. And I am going to now heat up our soup because I got to actually put the croutons in there, top it with cheese and broil it. It's going to be great. Okay, so I have my soup dished up in our little soup bowls, and I topped it with our croutons. Again, I toast the croutons because, or rather, I toast the French bread into croutons because I think it works better when you put it in the soup so it soaks up the liquid. And then I actually sprinkled a little bit of fresh thyme on top. I took the thyme sprigs and I did that little trick where you kind of like squeeze them and like release the leaves over it. And then I topped it with Gruyere cheese, and now it's time to go in the broiler. And here it is. After just about like 5 minutes under the broiler, restaurant quality French onion soup. This is so good. We look forward to this tradition more than you even know. And here we are. I feel like every vlog we do of this day, it ends right here. It ends on the couch with just us and this like yellow lighting and our French onion soup. Oh, it smells so good. I look forward, like I said, I look forward to this meal every year. And one thing I will also say, because I know there are people out there who is like, I don't understand how you can eat soup for dinner, or I can't get full on soup.
Oh, this is so hearty.
It's hearty,
There's a lot of cheese on there. You have 2 big croutons.
I do slice the French bread pretty thick to create a crouton, and then I put a ton of shredded Gruyere on top.
I also like that you toast it beforehand. That way it doesn't just turn into mush. You get some of that crunch, that consistency that you want, like texture in a soup, right?
For sure.
It's good. Well, let's dive into this and get on with our tradition.
Okay, and so now it is the next morning. We were so tired last night. The French onion soup was amazing. It tasted delicious. I think I mentioned it in last year's video. My secret ingredient, I add a little bit of veal demi-glace to it. I have this little jar of veal demi-glace from Williams-Sonoma, and I just add a little spoonful into the pot right as a finishing touch. It just, it takes it to a whole nother level. But yeah, another filling soup. So that's our second soup here for soup season. And so we had the chicken tortilla soup and then last night, and both of them are really good. Like, it's a hearty soup. It's really good. But now it's the day before a Disney trip. Do you guys like that? Like, I feel like there's so much fun, excitement, anticipation on the day before or even the night before your Disney trip. And, you know, whatever Steve wants to think, I'm actually not really stressed. In fact, I've even made my to-do list. I gotta go. I want to go get some new shorts. I need to run to Target. As I mentioned, I'm going to have lunch with my mom. Caleb wants some grandma time before we leave. Yeah, busy day, but you know. Oh, by the way, Steve is totally the type of person who can create a checklist on his phone. I can't do that. I literally have to have pen and paper. I think it's because I get so much satisfaction of making that cross out, like when I complete something. Cleaning out the refrigerator because I want to make sure I don't leave anything in there gross while we're gone. So Steve and Caleb are gonna hang out here for a little bit. I am running to the store right now. I have to go to Target. We just did a big Target run yesterday as a family, and I was like, this is it, get everything now. No, we forgot the sunscreen, and there were a couple other things, so I have to go to Target. I don't think you can really, you can go on vacation without doing a day before last minute Target trip. At least that's how it is for us. Okay, switching over to my iPhone, I am here at Nordstrom Rack. Do you have a Nordstrom Rack where you are? I love this store. I always find really great stuff here, and it's really good pricing. Okay, so big success at Nordstrom Rack. I got 4 pairs of shorts there. And then also, I forgot, and another thing that I really like about that place is they sell Keels there as well. Not only do they sell Keels, but they even sell the mini size so you can travel with it. I use Keels, that's my skincare routine. And usually I would have to drive all the way up to Scottsdale to go get it, which is like a 45-minute drive. But this is only just like 15 minutes away from my house. I love that store. But I figured while I'm here, I'm gonna run into Best Buy right now and get one more battery for our new camera. Just kind of like one of those things where I'm like, I'll feel better if I know we have plenty of batteries. Okay, so success on that. I've got my new battery. So we've got quite a few. We've got quite the arsenal of batteries now, but it's always better to be safe than sorry. Especially because we blow through batteries so fast on this new camera because we shoot in 4K now. But yeah, so I think at this point I'm gonna run home and go grab Caleb. We'll get ready and go to my mom's house for lunch. I do still need to go to Target, but there's something I want to talk about because I made a mention of it last night and then we never got around to it. Jumping back to the house because the air conditioning in my car was like ruining the sound, but I want to talk about this. So, and Steve is here, but
hello. I have no idea what you're talking about, but
okay,
we'll see.
If you saw the video, not the last one, but the Blackberry Zinfandel braised short ribs, it was brought to my attention by someone. I got kind of like a snarky comment, and I didn't really understand it at first, but it was something like "Go ahead, Mike, go ahead." Yeah. And I was looking at it, and I'm like, do I say "go ahead" a lot or something? So I went and looked at the video. Oh my gosh.
We are rolling over laughing.
I think well, we know exactly how many times we said it. I think I said it like over 30 times.
Over 30 at least.
In the matter of like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and remove these. These short ribs look awesome, so I'm gonna go ahead and put them off to the side. I'm gonna go ahead and add my veggies. Now we're gonna go ahead and add our wine. And now we'll go ahead, I'm gonna go ahead and And so I then showed Steve, and you started cracking up. And then we wound up restarting the video all over again, and Steve was counting exactly how many times.
That's ridiculous.
It's so, I was cringing. And it's so funny too, because obviously I didn't even notice I was saying it.
And apparently I never noticed, because it must be that natural in your cadence as well.
Well, but then also I didn't even pick it up when I was editing the video either. You'd think I would have, like, I don't know.
Well.
But it's out there now, so go back and enjoy. I literally say go ahead like 30 plus times in a matter of 10 minutes.
So were you more aware of it with the last video?
Yes, for sure. Yeah, I actually redid some shots where I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and nope, I'm gonna say that. But what was really funny, I think the thing that made me laugh even the most was that I even did our outro a little different, and I even say, so go ahead and let me know if you're gonna go ahead and make. I was just like, geez Louise. So, anyways, I just wanted to address that.
That's nice.
Caleb and I are back from Grandma's house. Did you have fun at Grandma's? Yeah. And with that, because it is after 6 o'clock and I'm still doing laundry. I haven't even started packing yet. So
yeah. So speaking of packing, I'm all packed. All packed, but I also have the easiest job. I just pack for myself.
That is very true, yes.
Now, having said that, I thought about this. Should I pack for Caleb? And I don't think you could deal with that. I don't think you
I would love
feel,
it if you would pack for Caleb.
I don't think you'd feel comfortable that I would think of it all, make sure there's all those outfits, all those different combinations.
No. I would love it if you would pack for Caleb.
Please. For once. All right, well, I did do his laundry for you.
That is true, yes.
Okay.
So I do appreciate that.
All right. So anyhow, tomorrow we're off to Disney World, so we're very excited about that.
Yes, for sure. Well, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, and from our magic family, yours.
Enjoy.